My dear student, I am Madhup Kumar. I am going to explain the ninth chapter, Plant, Form and Function. Here in this topic, beta, we will study the herbs, shrub, trees, creepers and climbers, parts of plant, that is root, stem, leaves and flower. First, herb. Small plants with tender green stem are called herbs. In herbs, branches are absent. Branches are not present, for example, coriander, mustard, that is wheat and paddy. Second plant, that is the herbs. Medium-sized plants with hard stem are called herbs. Shrub, and in shrub, branches are present and these arise near the base of the plant. For example, rose, China rose, lemon. After that, we have to study the trees. The all plants with a hard and thick brown stem are called trees. Branches are present in the upper part of the stem, much above the ground. Example, neem, peepal, mango. After that, you have to study creepers. Plants that cannot stand upright and spread on the ground are called creepers. Example, mint. After that, we have to study the climber. Climber which climb up with the support of neighboring structure are called climbers, like money plant, pea plant. After that, a student, we have to study the parts of the plant. Here, the plants that is divided into two parts. First, that is the underground part, that is called root system, and the above the ground part, that is called the shoot system. Generally, we know that the part of the plant which is present under the ground, that is called root. But actually, this is not definition. During the germination of seed, the part of the plant which develop from the radicle, that are called the stem, and the part of the plant which develop from the plumule, that is called the stem. Here we will study, there are two type of root. First is the tap root. Here you see the tap root. There are three type of roots are present: primary root, secondary root and tertiary root. And all the root have that different thickness. And second type of root, that is fibrous root. The all roots, fibrous root, the all root arises from the one place. The tap root that is present in the very big tree, that for example neem tree, mango, and the fibrous root that are present in the wheat, paddy, maize, etc. Here after that we will study the stem. Stem, the part of the plant which develop from the plumule, that is called a stem. It is very hard substance. Hard, it is formed by the hard material, and stems have some functions. A stem contains many things: node and internode, leaves, flower, fruit, all things that is present on the stem. A stem has function. A stem helps to keep the plant upright. The stem and its branches bear and leaves and hold the leaves in such a manner that they get enough light for photosynthesis. The stem conducts water and minerals from the root to the leaves. It also carries the food material, the food formed by the leaves, to the other part of the plant. When young, the green stem prepare food, that is called photosynthesis. In some case, stems are modified to store food, as in case of potato, onion, garlic, ginger, turmeric. In cactus, the stem become fleshy and green and prepare food for the plant. After that, leaf is a green structure that is arises from the stem. The leaves arises from the node. A leaf is an organ of a plant. The part of a leaf by which it attached to the stem is called petiole. The broad green part of the leaf is called lamina. The lines on the leaf are called veins, and the thick veins in the middle is called midrib, and the design made by the veins on the leaf is called leaf venation. And there are two type of leaf venation. First is called reticulate venation and second is called parallel venation. Here you can see the parallel venation. Veins are parallel to each other, that appears such type of venation is present in the wheat plant, paddy, maize, and after that is the reticulate venation. You can see the veins are present, that is they make a net like a structure. This type of leaves, this type of venation present in the tall trees, that is the neem, mango. After that, the very important part of the plant, that is flower, and flower that is arises from the stem, and flower takes part in the reproduction. Flower has four parts, that is these are called calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Calyx, that is the green part, they protect the flower when the flower is in a small size, that is called bud. Corolla, that is the colored part of the leaf, it attracts insect and human body also. After that, androecium is the male part of the plant, and gynoecium, it is called female part of the plant. Here androecium is made by a small structure that is called a stamen. A stamen also contains two parts, that is the anther and filament, and that is the gynoecium, that is made by the small part, that is called pistil. It also called carpel. Gynoecium also contains three parts: stigma, style and ovary. Here in the stamen, anther contains pollen grain, that is the male gamete. It is called male gamete. And in the female pistil, the ovary contains the female gamete. And when the male gamete comes in contact of female gamete, then the reproduction, fertilization occur, and after the fertilization, that is the fruit develops. Okay, thank you, students.